do a little business here with the Mountain Blade Warband Gekokujo mod. How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. This is going to be kind of another one-shot, I think. Just something I feel like playing tonight before I start another big thing, just to kind of let the good times roll. So welcome, adventurer, to Gekokujo. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the Sengoku era, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. This does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all of the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. We will continue. Select your character's gender. A male. You were born years ago in the land of the rising sun. Your father was... My father was a powerless Kuge noble. You came into the world a son of real but declining nobility, owning only the house in which they lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from your childhood for life at the imperial court in Kyoto. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a daimyo's attendant. As a boy growing out of childhood, you were sent to live in one of the castles of the land. There your first lessons were in humility, as you waited upon the lords and ladies of the household. But from their shogi games, their gossip, even the poetry of great deeds and courtly love, you quickly began to learn about the adult world of conflict and competition. You even learned from the rough games of the other children who formed cliques and fought amongst themselves under the noses of their elders. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does, and you became... We became an armed retainer in the provinces. Though through distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. When you were taken under a daimyo's banner, you practiced long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them too. You were instructed in your obligations to your lord and of your duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the Bushido ideal, you also learned about the less uplifting side. Old warrior stories of ruthless power politics, of betrayals and usurpations, of men who used guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision? Is there more here? What made you take this decision was... personal revenge. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave. With the rage burning brightly in your heart, you want vengeance. You want justice. What was done to you cannot be undone, and these debts can only be paid in blood. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. You've been awarded the right to carry a banner. Your banner will signify your status and bring you honor. Which banner do you want to choose? Now let us look around a little bit. Oh, Hojo banner, but also Triforce banner. A strong contender. So many good ones. Mm-hmm. Lesser Hojo banner. Triforce Circle Cruiser, that's what you're thinking? Lesser Hojo banner. That was somewhat deep in here, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright. What will your game saving policy be? Listen, I'm not trying hard, so I'm not allowed to quit without saving. Now enter your name and distribute your skills. We will be the great Zaire Sama. Let's see, what skills? I'm trying to remember what even... Each point this skill increases hit points by 2. Increases melee damage by 8%. Increases your proficiencies. A lot of these are party skills, and so you just have to have somebody that can do them. You don't have to actually do them yourselves. Party skill, personal skill. This one actually does add up across everybody who has it. For us, what we're going to want to do, max out Power Strike for sure. And I think it's every 3 points in a stat, you can get a skill that's related to that stat up. Strength, as you can see there, yeah, 1/3. Every point adds +1 to hit points. Agility gives 5 weapon points, slightly increased move speed. This just gives you an extra skill point, which is obviously fantastic. And then Charisma increases your party size limit, and also enables you to up the skills that are related to it, of which notably Leadership is really important later on. A lot of the other ones that are related to it aren't terribly important. Prisoner management and trade. You can get trade from somebody else. Prisoner management is that one also. Now that's a leader skill, but I mean honestly, like, nobles are the important prisoners. Everyone else just makes you a little bit of money. So let's see. We've got stats. Probably want to go up in 3s. So let's go ahead and up our strength to 12. Our intelligence. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that just to get more skill points to start off. We'll do Power Strike. What's our horsemanship at? Like our riding. Our riding's at a 3, that's good. Pathfinding, spotting, inventory management, wound treatment, surgery, first aid. Our leadership is maxed out. We could do Iron Flesh to get more hit points, but I think we'll be good for the beginning. Trainer. Not going to be a bad one eventually, but it's not really needed now. Tactics. Every 2 levels of the skill increases starting battle advantage by 1. I mean, we might as well go ahead and get the second point of tactics. So that way we'll have a starting battle advantage. And then leadership, trade, Iron Flesh, I suppose. Athletics, actually. That's going to be a good one for us to have points in so we move faster on the battlefield. Because can't get that from anyone else. And trainer, yeah, we'll up trainer. 2 points, and then we'll put a point to Iron Flesh. And then as far as this is concerned, blunt weapons, one-handed and polearm are going to be kind of like our go-to thing. So we've got 10 points. There we go. We got 1 more point we can throw. That one-handed weapon, sure. Now we make our dude. What kind of skin are we going to have here? Now, you're going to have to bear with this. This is a game from 2010, so, I mean, there are some rough spots to it. We want a kind of... At least it meshes with, like, the line. Oh, wow, that really rapidly moved there. H down low, hair color, full dark. We're going to want some kind of a beard option here. Lots of good choices. Lots of good choices. Something a little bit groomed, but not a lot of bit groomed. Yeah, I think that. And then hair. Right now, it's so difficult. Like, this moves really rapidly. Oh, the classic. Classic over-the-top style. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's real classic right there. True samurai style. And then we got some Western styles thrown in because this is... It does have a few Western elements coming in. I think that. Yeah, kind of get a matching theme between hair and beard here. And we could mess with these like really in-depth and try to pull something like really super duper cool out, but nah, I'm just not gonna. So we're gonna click done. You hear about Japan, a land torn between rival daimyo battling each other for supremacy. A haven for samurai and ronin, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally, you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Japan and its provinces, you can choose to go to a few places here. I think we will try to remember, take a ship to Edo? Yeah. We'll go there. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Edo and fall asleep quickly. However, you wake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Oh, and we draw our katana because we gotta figure this out, what's going on. None of that business. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Oh man, I'm gonna have to... Mouse sensitivity. Just like all the way down. Let's see how that's turning out for us. Oh yeah, there we go. That's much more sensible. Taro, merchant of Musashi. Now, let me explain my proposition. I've tried to live my life while ignoring the samurai. Even in these turbulent times, I figured that if I kept my head down, none of their plots of wars could affect me. I was wrong. They killed my brother. Minamaru, he was a hothead for sure. Maybe he showed disrespect to a haughty lordling. I don't know what actually happened, but it doesn't matter to me whether he brought it upon himself or not. Nobody should be so exalted that they could kill a brother, son, or father just because they weren't groveled to as they wished. This is no way for the rest of us to live. My older brother, Hironbo, tried to investigate the murder, but he's disappeared since. I originally feared the worst, but I've just come across a rumor that says he's still alive, as a captive. So here's what I ask of you. Gather a small party, track down who has taken him, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get Hironbo home safe. In return, you'll earn my eternal gratitude and a large sum of money. What do you say? I am interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on a samurai and his retainers single-handedly, you will surely lose your head. You must round up a group of volunteers and form a band. There's always a few boys in the villages around here looking for work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay. So take this purse of 100 mon. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go round to the villages and use that money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these scoundrels. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the inn here in Edo after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. I've taken my first quest. Alright. Let's leave this guy. Press tab. Okay. And right now we're paused because we're not moving. We're trying to decide what to do. So let's look out. Let's zoom. Let's look. We've got Edo, Kofu, Kyosu, Nara, Kyoto. So that's the capital of the whole place, whole Japan, right down. All of the different colors are different factions that are fighting against each other. We could have started in a few different places, but I kind of wanted to start in the middle, just so we'd have a good place to go from. And this is in Hojo territory, so it's like my banner actually makes sense. So for us, I think that we're going to try to join up. Yeah. Oh no. Let's see. We'll visit the inn in Edo. Komago the Wandering Biwa. Greetings to you, most noble sir. What is it you do? I compose and write songs for the lords of the land and their ladies. Sometimes I sing about war, sometimes about the virtues of kings, and sometimes for the most sophisticated audiences about the virtues of sake. For most audience, however, I sing of love. Can I answer any of the questions for you? Then we can ask him how we do marriage, love, nobility stuff, but we're not going to do that. Can you teach me any poems? I can teach you the poem, The Storming of the Castle of Love. It is short enough to be easily learned. It is an allegoric poem, replete with symbols and metaphor. It describes how a brave but rough warrior wins the heart of his lady by becoming a dutiful and honorable samurai. Its theme, that the role of a woman is to inspire but also civilize man, is appreciated by some noble ladies, but not all. Teach to you, I will need some hours of your time, and of course a small fee for my services, about 300 marbles fast. Never mind. I have no money. What are you looking at? I'm not sure. Some sort of animal, clearly? I'll wipe that smirk right off your face. No, you won't. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Oh. Trying to remember how to draw my weapon. That's why I'm not doing so well here, is because I can't remember how to do that. I was knocked unconscious by a belligerent drunk. You slump to the floor, stunned by the drunk's last blow. Your attacker's rage immediately seems to slacken. He drops onto a chair and sits there watching you, muttering under his breath almost regretfully. A few of the other patrons manage to coax him to his feet and bundle him out the door. One of the others attends to your wounds, and soon you too are back on your feet, unsteady but alive. So we will leave. Because I didn't even actually want to go to the town. I wanted to talk to Lord Toyama. I am Zeo-sama, at your service, sir. I am Lord Toyama, a vassal of Hojo clan and the Lord of Edo. I don't recognize the device on your banner. No doubt another outsider come to our domain, as if we didn't have so many here already. What is it? My lord, please employ me in your army as a samurai retainer. I do not trust you enough to allow you to serve for me. Okay. So this guy's not... We need to find someone smaller. Someone slightly less successful. And join up with him. Toyama is like a big time guy. Let's go over here to this little town. We'll go to the village center. Man, I'm still pretty wounded too. I probably should find somewhere to rest. We gotta find the village head man. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I should figure out how to draw a weapon. Toggle weapon mode. X. I bet I just can't do it here in town. No, this, like, Warband is not necessarily Japanese themed. I'm playing, like, a mod adventure for it that is Japanese themed. Jingles, to answer your question. We have neither seen nor heard of any war parties in this area. We suffer greatly at the hands of a group of bandits. They take our food and livestock and kill anyone who doesn't obey them immediately. Our men are angry that we cannot defend ourselves, but we are only simple farmers. However, with some help, I think that some of the people here could be more than that. We just need an experienced warrior to teach us how to fight. I can teach you how to defend yourself. You will? Splendid. We would be deeply indebted to you, sir. I'll instruct the village folk to assemble here and receive your training. If you can teach us how to defend ourselves, I promise you'll receive everything we can give you in return for your efforts. Okay. Okay. So where do I train at? Where do I do this? Village center? I wonder where the center is. It would seem to be kind of like out here. Action? Oh, I can beg. Or pickpocket. Okay. Nice. Train the peasants. Train them. So like 10 hours will pass because that's how long it takes me to train them because my training skill is only a 2. It would be faster if I had more training or if there was more members of my party that had training. So let's start the practice fight. I have now a wooden weapon. They also have a wooden weapon. See, when I have a weapon, I can actually fight something. After beating your last opponent, you explain to the peasants how to better defend themselves against such an attack. Hopefully, they'll take the experience on board and will be prepared next time. Then I can train the peasants again. Making time pass, also making the peasants like me. You begin to feel trepidation as you think about the chaos pervading the country. Unexpectedly, a voice seems to call out to you. I have to know. You encounter a Shinano rebel discussing something with some Onobushi. Continue. How dare you? I am not scared. I suppose there is no way to talk myself out of this. You get ready to fight the Shinano Rebel and Onabushi. So this is what an actual battle looks like, with this like whole field thing going on here. The beginning of the game is rough. There's just really nothing you can do about it. You put the peasants through the basics of soldiering, discipline, and obedience. You think one of them has fully grasped the training and is ready for some practice. So we will now start the practice. So now we will train them again. Eventually, after you train them enough times, then you'll actually have a battle with the peasants as like your army against whatever bandits there were. Look at him grasping the training. He blocked me. That's a good peasant. He is getting it. Kick him while he's down. You maintain your pace as you trudge toward your destination. As if on cue, you hear the rustling of foliage. I will investigate. You find a Kanto rebel and a single Ashigaru. You made a huge mistake coming here. So be it. Success! You stay alive to fight another day. They won't need their Tachi anymore, so you take it, along with 49 Mon. Start the practice fight. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to leave for a moment, just so I can check out my inventory here. 2715p, is that? Oh no, that's worse than what we have for sure. Just want to double check. Now we're going to train the peasants again. No, Jingles, it is not. Man, how I wish it was. That's one of the main things that, like, everybody that's played this game is waiting for Bannerlord, because Bannerlord is supposed to be inherently multiplayer, which for whatever reason this never was. Man, I wish it was, though. Because this game is it's pretty fun to play, actually. Come on. get on with the actual bandit action, though. Like, normally you train them like 3 times, and then it's bandit time. There is one version of it that is multiplayer, and it's multiplayer in the sense of, like, you can't play the actual game together, but you can have a limited battle against another player. So yeah, it says multiplayer on the Steam page. It's not even like a storyline battle, it's just like a limited, its own thing battle. As you get ready to continue the training, a sentry from the village runs up to you, shouting alarums! Shouting alarums! The bandits have been spotted on the horizon, riding hard for Oizumi. The elder begs that you organize your newly trained militia and face them. Prepare for a fight. So let's see. They're all going to kind of march towards the bandits, and we just basically do the same thing. We just go with them until we see the bandits. And they've got ranged weapons, all kinds of crazy stuff, guns, everything. So you just kind of gotta... This guy's got one of those. But for the most part, the peasants can kind of handle themselves. Not enough, like you do have to get in there and kill stuff. But I mean, they're not completely inept is what I really mean to say. But unfortunately, we did not prove successful this time. I probably got shot somewhere there. And now we watch as they either kill the rest of the peasants or the peasants kill them. And then once we see how that is turning out, we either win or lose the battle, depending on whether or not the peasants are the successful ones or the bandits are the successful ones. See, that's that guy that blocked me like 3 times. Look at him. He's getting it. Oh, he didn't get it. I hear some crunching somewhere, so there's another peasant. Yeah, there he is. He's coming. That's the kind of unfortunate part, is that you can't just like skip to the end of the battle without it like doing an automatic calculation and determining who won and who lost. And there's a lot of times when like random stuff will just make your troops win, because it's like you pulled out of the battle, and so like morale and stuff goes down. So there's like there's all kinds of reason it's bad for you to just pull out of the battle, unfortunately. Top 10 anime battles. Good one. Look at that peasant just throwing rocks at this guy. He is a trooper. Then he hid behind a rock as soon as he pulled the gun out. Well, I feel pretty confident in saying that, like, with with that one dude and him being like afraid to even approach, that we're probably done here. So I'm going to click retreat. Try as you might, you could not defeat the bandits. Infuriated, they razed the village to the ground and to punish the peasants and then leave the burning wasteland behind to find greener pastures to plunder. The village has been looted. A handful of souls scatter as you pass through the burnt-out houses. I failed a quest. We lose morale. So let's head this way. Oh, yeah. I thought that was the dudes, like, fleeing from the looted village. Let's go try to meet up with Lord Daidoji and see if he'll take us in. Please employ me. I have room in my household for a man like yourself, Zair-sama. I can take you on as a G-Samurai from Sagami with a stipend of 120 mon per week and food, of course. Plenty of room for promotion, and you'll be equipped as befits your rank. You'll have your take of what you can scavenge in battle too. What do you say? Humbly accept, my lord. So now, I just ride with him. I don't actually have to do anything until he gets into a battle. But, if we... Can we pause? No? Yeah, we just kind of have to let this happen. He'll eventually get us into a battle of some kind. Because that's what always happens when you do this. Cool thing about this is, 1, we're not using up our food anymore. 2, they have given us gear, like weapons, armor. Sometimes you get a horse after you've been experienced a little bit. And then also, once they get you into a battle, of course, you have their army to fight with you. So you have, like, trained samurai that are working with you instead of having just, like, peasants or somebody, like, that is actually really bad at doing their business. It does change your relations with all of the other clans, because now I am an enemy of a lot of other clans just because I'm a part of this, but I'm also a... I've also gained allies with some other clans. It just depends on what clans were allied or against us. So this is we're getting into a battle with our commander. So we're going to look at the commander's report, see what our relation is, who he is, which clan, current rank, experience to next promotion, days in service, current wage, yada yada yada. And this is his army. So all the ones that have like retainer or say samurai are actual samurai, and everything else is some kind of a peasant or some less than noble person that's in his army. So yeah, we're gonna follow our commander into battle. Heck yeah! You have 90 troops fit for battle against the enemy's 164. So this is not really in our favor, but we'll see. We're gonna join the battle. See, we've got armor and stuff now. Can we actually look? No. Oh, we can. We just have to use our baggage back here. So yeah, now we've got some cool armor on. Got a couple of weapons. They gave us some rice. And we've got some good weapons. So 29, 34, 22. Yeah, that's actually better. So I'm going to put that back on. So that's what we started with. And that's our old clothes. Still don't have a horse, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Okay. Really, I want a spear. That's what I'm hoping to get at some point. A spear, a horse, and then also some kind of a large blunt weapon, like either a kanobo or a tetsubo, something along those lines. So obviously the dudes on horses are big guys. Like, they're nobles of some kind. Okay, got ourselves a yard. And we went down. Like I said, beginning is just always rough. You don't really have a lot of good options as far as it's concerned. If we could have gotten one of those horses to fall underneath us, we probably could have gotten some good stuff going. But the main thing is that as long as we don't permanently die, we can just keep going. We might be a captive for a while, we might be interrogated and asked to switch sides or something like that, but, I mean, we'll just have to see how it goes. And, I mean, it's possible, it's always possible that, like, your troops will rally and then take out the enemy forces, and then you'll still win the battle even if your character goes down. In this, where we're basically facing, like, double our strength, it'd be really hard for that to happen, but we'll see. But basically, our commander kind of got he got flanked or pincered attacked, or one of those two, because he had to fight two different officers, and between them they had 164 troops to our 90. So almost double, not quite, but almost. If it's cool, we get to keep that spear. That would be nice. I don't think we will, though, especially since we went down. I wish I was good at the archery in this game, because archery, especially once you get like serious skill levels in it, it becomes real easy to take people out. I'm just like, the controls for it are not to my liking. I'm not good with them. Now we hit in battle. We can see that a whole bunch of people were killed and wounded. We were wounded. Our forces were utterly crushed. We only killed 31 of their 58. So we'll continue. You are helping the Lord Daidoji's party against Lord Yuki's party. You have 33 troops fit for battle against the enemy's 133. You are too wounded to fight. So now we just kind of have to let it happen. We'll just return to duty, see what happens. Your enemies take you prisoner. They took our gear. After painful days of being dragged about as a prisoner, you find a chance to escape from your captors. Okay. So... you can look at our inventory. See, it put our stuff back on us. We kept the food, though, so that's nice. Put that back in first slot. Take that off. Take that off, honestly. I'm never going to use it. We'll just use the Tachi. And then, so we got Lord Yuki's party, Lord Chiba's party, Lord Takagi's party versus Edo Patrol, Great Lord Hojo's party, and Hojo Clan. And Toyoma's coming to back up, it looks like. So let's let that happen. They'll come in, or not. Really? They're going to let... Oh, because Great Lord Satomi's party is here. If Toyoma joined, this would be a pretty interesting party, but since he didn't, yeah, it's pretty brutal. So we're just going to run, try to escape. We have almost no one with us, so us escaping is actually like a pretty good shot. But yeah, man, they're going to turn and just murder that party. Lord Baba from Lord Narita's party. Maybe I can join up with Narita. At your service, I just had to ask my leave from him. I was kind of hoping. Maybe I can wait for this fight to happen, and then I can join on Narita's side. Take the field. So yeah, I'm just going to follow him around and then see if I can join up with him afterwards. Because he's another Lord for Hojo. And heck, they might kill a few people, or a couple of those spearmen might die, and then maybe I can steal some of their gear. I mean, use some of their gear. I can't steal anything. Like, anything that you just pick up in battle, I'm almost 100% certain it makes you give up after the battle. But I need them to take out that guy. And then... Mount horse? Yeah. Okay, let's try another charge. And really, this is where, like, having a spear is actually better. Because if you have a spear, you can come in, like, super duper hot on these guys. Maybe, can I... Oh, yes, give me that. Alright, are there any guys left now that I have this? Oh, yeah. Alright. Okay, missed that charge. We'll swing around, we'll try again. Missed that charge too. My character does not have very high skill. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. We gotta lead these guys over here. Come on, guys. Help me out. Man, maybe I'm misremembering how to do this, because there's like serious way to like put your lance to a charge position, and then when you get to somebody, you do so much damage to them, but it's just not working for me. But yeah, severely wounded like we are, I think we're gonna just leave. and see what happens there. Okay, now let's help out again. Lord Narita, 169 troops to their 29. Let's take to the field, shall we? We're pretty wounded, so I mean, we're just gonna let them do the heavy lifting here. Although, I mean, same thing will happen again. If somebody falls, we can pick up some gear and then try to go to town here. Lord Toyama, knocked unconscious by mounted Takeda retainer. So that's like, just to be clear, that's the dude in Edo that was like, you can't join my army, I don't know you. Alright. Do the same thing, get this Yari. Get up on this horse. And see what we can do. So yeah, you can see we did 33 damage to that archer. You have to be like pretty much on flat ground to actually get like a lance attack, or go downhill. You can see like my dude automatically readied his weapon, but then I fell because that dude shot me like right in the face. So now we just wait for our army to win, and then hopefully we'll get something for this. At least we'll get to talk to the Lord and they'll be like, you fought valiantly, or something like that. That's our hope. There was like 20 dudes left. I'm surprised this isn't already over. Because, I mean, really, it should be. Yo, he's right here. Yo, guys, get this guy. There's like 3 of you. How's this guy so tough for you? Come on. Good job. Okay, now that guy. Yeah. And who's left? Oh, there's a couple guys over here that are trying to run towards the archers. Oh, they are themselves archers. Okay, good. Yeah, now you can hear all the troops yaying because we won. Good to see you here, Zero-sama. There is no greater fortune than a chance to show one's valor on the field of arms. So now, if we can figure out which one is Narita, maybe if we go talk to him, he'll let us join. No. Are we, like, still employed somewhere? That might be a thing. Not party. Character? Oh, we leveled up, too. We can do some stuff. Notes. Enlisted captured. You have 12 days to finish this quest. Given by Lord Daidoji. So let's see if we can figure out. Last time you saw him, Lord Daidoji was in the field and he was close to Edo. Report is 6 days old. Okay, so basically we'll head towards Edo and see if we can find Lord Daidoji. Man, that battle is looking funky. We're going to need some time to not be involved in a battle, so that way we can hopefully get some of our health back. Let's see. We'll let some time pass. See if we can talk to Toyama and see if he can tell us where Daidoji is. Wish to ask you something. I want to know the location of somebody. Then you will have to ask someone else. Man, dude, come on! I'm like literally fighting for your clan here. What's the problem? We will visit the inn. Goemon. Hey! That's like a dude that can help us. Greetings there, brother. Here's to the doom and downfall of all samurai. Why do you say that, sir? It's a long story, but if you get yourself a drink, I'll be glad to tell it. Townsman I was in here at Edo. 20 years I worked as a common laborer for a merchant, taking heavy loads to other towns and talking the occasional hard knock from bandits. It was all for the sake of my family. Then one day the province's peace was broken by those wars between the daimyo. My particular district was brought under the domain of a snot-nosed, downy-lipped samurai, barely out of his mother's cradle. He came upon me, my boss, and my co-workers walking down the road with loads of goods on our backs. We stepped off to let him pass, but we did not bow, for we wanted to be on our way and did not want to drop our loads. He thought it was a sign of disrespect and tried to cut us all down, invoking his right of Kirisute Gomen. Luckily, I had a short sword hidden in my belt to defend myself from highwaymen. My companions were not so lucky. Now I'm here getting drunk, and the Oni take tomorrow. Hey man, if you're looking for work, I can use experienced fighters. Are you now? Well, that's a sight better than having my head lopped off in revenge. You won't regret taking me on, brother. I'm a deadeye with a short sword, a beautiful weapon. It can right punch through a samurai's armor, spill his blood upon the ground. Begging your pardon, I don't toady to the highborn. Good man, we'll treat you with the respect you deserve. That's good news, but I for one last thing, Captain. I have a woman here in Edo, and she says she has my child in her belly. I want to give her some money before I leave, for the child, you know. Do you think you can spare 200 mon? Yeah, man. Good, give me a few minutes to prepare, and I'll be ready to move. So now he's joined our party. So we have somebody else that can help us out. I leave. I don't have enough to deal with that guy. So let's go back out, and we're going to wait here for some time. Just one night. Try to get our wounds back. And then see what's going on. That might have been Lord Daidoji. Any of those might have been. Okay. So let's leave Lord Chiba's party. We'll go this way. But yeah, now we have a party. So if we look here, we can see ourselves and Goemon. And when he levels up, we can level him up too. Like he'll have a plus over here next to his name, so we can give him some of the skills that we don't have, which he already has a good amount of. Looting, tracking, pathfinding, and spotting. He's already got at some decent levels here. So, well, we'll sit on down. Oh, some looters are following us. I don't want to deal with looters. 6 looters. We might actually be able to deal with them even though there's only 2 of us. Take the field. F1, charge. Yep, show me where to go. What are you doing, Goemon? Come on. Where are the looters? Oh, there are the looters. Okay. Looters are kind of weak. So there is 6 of them to R2, but we still might be able to take them. We just gotta kind of weave in so they don't hit us with any of these stupid rocks. Yeah! We won. We killed all 6 of them. There are 7 items left in the item pool. Let's access the items on the ground. And then we're gonna... I want to say, yeah, there we go. Yeah, for now we're taking everything. Done. And then... none of that's going to be better than what we already have. But we can put stones on so that we have some kind of a ranged weapon. Which is not a bad option for us. Because just anything is better than nothing. So let's look at notes. Last time you saw him, he was close to Edo, but the report is 7 days old. So he's really not close to Edo at all, probably. Yeah, he just will not talk to me. I mean, he's like a real noble. Like, he's actually, I think he's like the second in command for the Hojo clan. So, I mean, he's like legitimately a big deal in the game right now. Well, I was hoping those blue arrows would be leading us towards the Lord, since we're on that quest, but I don't see it. So maybe we can, if we go on the road back towards the other direction, we can find somebody who actually tell us what's going on. I am Zaire at your service, sir. I would ask you something. I would know the location of someone. I am looking for Lord Daidoji. Currently at Odawara. I must beg my leave. So where is Odawara? Oh, right over here. Cool. See, because if we can rejoin with him, he'll be like, yo, you're in my army. And he'll let us rejoin his troops and we'll get money and stuff. We're going to try to take out these looters first, though. Charge the enemy. See, you get renown by doing, like, small battles like this. And then slowly that adds up to where people actually know who you are and want to do something with you. Block an attack, and strike back. Come on. Battle 1. Goemon was wounded. Done. Okay, then done. So now we'll go to Odawara and hopefully meet up with Daidoji. So first things first, let's go to the marketplace, and we're going to trade with the arms merchant to sell off this stuff that we have that we do not currently need. Oh, we actually don't even have a hat, so we'll put that on. Third stone for now. And then we'll keep that because it's not a bad backup weapon if something happens to our one. So now we're going to receive 105 Mon, and we'll hit return, and then it'll do that for us. So now let's visit the goods merchant and look at his food. Dried sea fish is pretty good. White rice is absolutely the best. You want to keep a variety of food because if you have more than like one type of food, then your party will receive the morale bonus like cumulatively. So yeah. But we'll hold off on that for now. And we'll leave and we'll go to the castle and see if Daidoji is in here. Basically. Veteran Hojo Retainer. Quite right. Quite right. Don't talk while you're on guard. You are all samurai should aspire to. I must beg my leave. So yeah, now that we've joined up with him, we're like part of his thing again. Return to duty. So now we're waiting for him to make a decision about heading out, is basically what's going on here. But we did get back, we should have gotten back all of our inventory. Yeah, we did. 3018. I don't know why it keeps unequipping that though, because this is better. And we'll take that off and put another stones back on. I want him to give us a horse though, so that's kind of what we're good for. Return to duty. There we go. So now we'll chill with him until he wants to send us out, and then we'll go out with him together. I have been promoted. I want to be a Hojo Retainer. And so now we're traveling with him. How strong is our... Oh, only 13, huh? Hopefully he's got a plan there. He's going to go around to the different castles and try to recruit people. Where are we at now? 23? We're getting there. Hopefully we don't get attacked by 3 lords from Satomi again, like we did earlier. Ooh, so now we're encroaching on some territory here. He's trying to make a decision. He's maneuvering around a little bit. We're traveling with a different lord, so that way we can stick together in case we get attacked. Good tactics, good tactics. They seem to have left us, my lord. Come on, do something. Ooh, 61. That wouldn't be good for us. He's probably trying to find a small town to loot. Oh. Commander's report. Follow my commander into battle? We have 23 against their 67. This will again probably not go super duper good for us. And did it change my equipment. Hey, but I have a Yari now. So I just need some dude to fall off of his horse. And we'll be good to go. Of course, the way our commander is just charging their enemy, I feel like I know who's going to do that. Okay. Let's see what we can get done here. This horse has very little health. Oh, well, I don't particularly want to go down, but I think that I'm it. I think I'm the only one left. If we can make it to the edge, we might be able to escape. Which is definitely not very idealistic as a samurai, but sure is taking us a while to get off this battle, though. Wow, this is truly thrilling here. There we go. Yeah, let's just leave. Oh. Also, Colin has messaged us. I can't really follow the commander into battle, but I don't want to revolt. And I don't want to desert the army because, man, that will ruin our relations, and it's too early in the game for me to do that. So, we have 1 troops fit for battle against the enemy 61. Well, that's basically just going to reset what we were doing so far, so... yeah, I'm just going to have to go over here and be taken down. That's basically what comes of that. Or I could leave. Can I just surrender? I know that there's a way to do that. I don't want to revolt because this will ruin my honor and stuff like that. I can't fight 61 people, Eidos. I can't. My renown for this battle is 50, though. If somehow I did pull it off, I would get a huge amount of renown. I'm gonna be honest with you, there, Mr. Pirate. You can, like, there's a lot that you can do inside of Mountain Blade. I just don't have very much of a chance of doing it right now because, like, I'm brand new. Like, I just started this game tonight, so, like, I don't have a lot of the skills. I don't have a lot of good weapons. I know this, though. Hope you can enjoy your victory all horseless. Sure, horse is going down, buddy. I guess it's possible I can keep backing up and stabbing people. This isn't gonna work very much longer, I don't think. Strangely, if I actually had, like, my sword, I would have a better chance of this. Yeah, there you go. You won, guys. Alright, cool. I'm a prisoner again. Alright, we're free again. Let's head back to Odawara, because I have no doubt that that's where our dude would have ended up. Alright, 13 bandits. Oh, they have bows and everything, too. Well, I can tell you this is not going to go good. Haven't taken any damage yet, though. That's from the residuals from the battle earlier. Oh, they have spears and everything. Ah, these aren't looters, these are rebels. So, like, these guys, yeah, will have good gear and skills and stuff, and there's 13 of them, so... My classic strategy of backing up and taking them out one at a time, though, is just as effective here as it is anywhere else. God, I can't wait till I have some actual gear. Having gear just changes everything. So now I'm a prisoner to these rebels. Oh, come on, kill these rebels, Lord. Okay. So, like I said... No. Let's not go back to that rebel hideout. So the arrows that are appearing are like the direction that I'm going to attack from. Because the way you attack in this game is kind of dumb, if I'm being honest, in that you position yourself to attack a certain way, and then you actually execute the attack and it does something. It's got a semi-realism to it, I guess, but it does make it kind of hard to control and choose exactly what attack you're going to do.
Oh, rebels, no. I don't want to fight rebels. No. No, no rebels. Also, generally speaking, you're faster, or you're slower the more people you have, so if you've only got like one dude, you're gonna get away from most things. Alright, well there's only 4 of these guys, so maybe I can do something? I am fully healed, so that's a thing. I heard an arrow. It's like someone saw me somewhere. Sounded like it came from over here. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That's where they are. Oh yeah, not gonna come fight me where your archers can't reach me with their stupid bows? I can't even say that I blame you. Oh wow, some armor of my own personal having, finally. And we got some pole arms. 17, 16, 16. So yeah, this is the best one for sure. So we'll take off one of those, and then we'll hold on to these to sell. Woo! Yeah, Ados has got the right of it, unfortunately. It's been a long time coming, Banner Lord, which is the new one that's coming out. But the cool thing about Bannerlord is it's supposed to have like multiplayer built into it, which would be nice because that's like one of the only real flaws with this game, from my perspective, is that you can't multiplayer with it except for like in a very limited way. Oh, see, they got horses. They're gonna catch me. Probably. Okay. Let's walk around the courtyard. Woo. Let's go to the Lord's Hall. Lord Narita. I would know the location of my Lord Daidoji. Should be close to Suwa. I beg my leave. And then let's... Where is Suwa? Sakasai Castle. Miyoko. Suwa. That's not far from here. Oh, but those skirmishers caught me. Well, whatever. Let's do it! I should have waited in town some. Like, just spent a month to not have to deal with this. Honestly, if I just wait here... if they have any horses, they'll make it to me way before any of their other troops can do anything. Yeah, man, this is Gekokujo, which is like a samurai, like a Sengoku period samurai mod. Oh, it looks like they don't actually have any horses. I'm kind of sad about that. Why are they all archers? Like, notwithstanding that some of them are... Yeah, that's like a whole company of archers that's just all shooting at me. Except for 2 dudes that have guns, apparently. Being down mountain from them is actually like a really bad idea. Yeah, they're just gonna take me down. I can't do anything about this. You can't block arrows without a shield, and there's no shields in this mod, so here we go. Cool. They take me prisoner. I don't have an army right now, Pirate. Like, my commander was taken out, and so it's actually just me at the moment. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to get back to my commander really bad, but the game keeps on effing me with these stupid deserters and everyone else that wants a piece of me. Meanwhile, I would really like to just get away from them. We're gonna go back to the castle, and we'll wait a second this time. Oh wait, no, here we go. An actual dude. Should have joined up with him. Should be close to Hokuto, which is also in their territory. Yeah, okay, so he's here now. That's cool. We can go away from those deserters at the very least by heading south. Apparently I joined up with the wrong lord, though, because, I mean, that's, I think, the 2nd time he's been taken out, or 3rd time. And you can be the commander in this game, man. Like, you can absolutely amass your own troops and do your own thing. It's just at the beginning of the game, it's really hard to do. Because you have no money, you have no territory. And so it's like oftentimes just better to be doing this with someone else. Oh, are they gonna fight? I am Zeo-sama. Will you tell me where Daidoji is now? Yoshiwara Castle. Okay, we're going the right way then, at the very least. That's probably our commander that's looting. Yeah, look at him. 14 plus 12. Yeah, that's right. I'm here again. And so now we're with him, so we can return to duty and we'll just follow his army along. For the love of God, please get some troops and actually do something. Instead of just being like a total screw up. If he screws up again, I'm just gonna ask to be left out of, like, to leave his service, and I'll go join someone else if they'll have me. Because he's not doing the wise things, is this guy. Ooh, we're traveling in force. We're gonna war with somebody. Whenever 2 to 3 of the commanders get together, like in a specific location and wait somewhere, they're probably either getting ready for a festival or to go to war. So we might actually get like a real big battle here in a minute. And I got 220 mod. Oh no. I'm so sad. Because that looked so good for a second. Yes! Yes, my piratey friend. My piratical friend. You can take over towns. You just have to fight them. Like, you have to actually siege a town to be able to take it. What is my dude doing? Come on. Oh, we're at a feast. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'll go to the feast. Introduce myself to the ladies. Cool. So she didn't spurn me like outright, so that's something. Okay. Cool. She was a little cold. Daughter to Lord Toyoma. Satoko. Shimazu, Matsuda, Toyoma, Inamoto, Ueda, and Daidoji. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave this conversation. Okay. I just want to make sure I've met everybody here. Okay. Now we'll leave and take a walk around the courtyard. So, like, this is, just so you know, my pirate friend, like, if you choose, say I chose to siege this castle, this is actually the map that I would be fighting on. Like, there would be troops stationed at various locations, we would have to come in through this door, and then we would have to attack all of the troops that are in this location, and slowly work our way up the hill over here to take the castle. So that's kind of how a siege works. You've got all your troops behind you, and you just range straight up into the territory and start fighting everything from all over the place and killing it until you get to the top, and then you fight the Lord, like, in his room. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave, and then Yeah, there we go. Now our Lord's got 62 troops. Hopefully he can actually do something now. At the very least, we should be fighting all these, like, random looters and stuff that are around. Checks on his peasants and gets a few more troops. Takasaki Castle. And recruits a few more people, maybe. Nope, still 64. Just, if nothing else, even if he doesn't engage in battle, like, even if we don't fight and level up our skills or do anything like that, we are gaining money from doing this. And so, as time progresses, we would be able to increase the amount of troops that we had at our disposal because we are getting money from doing this. Also, I think that if we do this long enough, there's some way that we can, like, leave his service but keep our equipment, which would be fantastic. But honestly, what I'd really like to do is get high enough in his service that he grants us a horse and then get out of his service. Because horses are expensive. We got 70 experience and 220 mon. I do wish he'd fight someone, though. Come on, man, do something. Do something! Let's fight those guys. Come on, looters. Let's fight those guys. A lot of people defeated in battle and being taken prisoner down here. He's like patrolling his territory. Ugh. Kawanoe Castle. Isn't that near us? I think I saw that somewhere. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, for a second there, I was sort of hopeful he was encroaching on Orange territory, whatever that is up there. No, he's still just cruising around here. I think there's also a way that you can be like, yo, you know it'd be a cool place for you to attack? And then you, like, give them an idea to go and attack somewhere. Oh, that's a lot of us going after that one guy. 986 troops against the enemy's 12. Well, yeah, let's charge the enemy. See if I can even make it over there to one of those dudes before they're all dead. Do I just have two big Yari here? Where's my samurai sword? I'm trying so hard to hit one of these guys. It's actually really hard to see around the Sashimono. That's why I like to equip it, if I'm being honest, 'cause it's cool looking for sure, don't get me wrong. Alright, we won. I can level up some. So, we're gonna level up, if nothing else, our weapon skills. Get pole arms up as much as we can. And then, yeah, one-handed. We'll return to duty. I'm going to save my stats and skills until I can figure out exactly what I need. 883 against 111. So we might actually get to kill something here. Although, hold on. Seriously. Take this off and give me back my tempered tachi. Also, I don't need 2 of these. I just really don't. So I'll take a second stones. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. And the color codes on the messages that are appearing are actually, like, important. So, like, green is good for us. Purple is really bad for us, because it means, like, one of our troops was killed. And, like, more lavender, I guess, is not as bad, because it just means that something was knocked unconscious. Hold on. There we go. Oh, this is a Yari that can't be used from horseback. That's unfortunate. They wanted a piece of me and my horse pretty bad. It was like 12 spearmen there. That's no bueno. I don't want no part of that. Look at these archers just not doing anything. Come on, guys. Do some business. Can I... Yeah, there we go. It's really hard to kill people from horseback without a spear, if I'm being honest. Is there... Maybe I can get one of the spears. Let me look around for a second here. Is this one of the ones I can use from horseback? Nope. Suyari. Let's try that one. Yeah, there we go. Right as we win. Okay. But our equipment unfortunately reset, so... Okay, again, put that away. I don't know why it thinks I need 2 of these things. Is that one? Oh, no, okay, so that one is one of the ones we can use from horseback, so that's why. Okay. Go forward. Go forward and conquer. Come on. Got that guy. Okay. See, spears on horseback, the reason I keep trying to do this is because you can build up a good speed bonus for the weapon, which you can even in standing combat, but from horses it's a lot better. And then if you do that, you will deal a goodly amount of damage, even if you're bad and your weapon's bad. And so this is just something that's really easy for us to do to deal out extra damage like at the beginning of the game, when we are bad and our weapons are bad. Horse is really wounded and keeps on getting caught on terrain, which is not helping our cause here. And I'm just getting the idea that this horse is actually really bad anyways, because like its speed is really low and stuff. See, I just did 46 damage to that horse. Oh, is he trying to run? Bro, that's like so un-samurai. What are you doing? Yeah, he made it. That doesn't mean we won, I think. Yeah. Yep, so now we're doing 24. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot to do it again. Put that up. Give me back my tempered tachi. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go, guys! As I take a gentle sip off my coffee here. And actually finish it off. Now it's water time. Mounted Hojo retainer knocked unconscious by veteran Satake skirmisher. Well, maybe that means there's a horse for us up here. Maybe. Assuming they didn't kill the horse. Killed by Lord Daidoji. Mounted Hojo retainer killed by dudes. That's no good. Aw, you guys killed the horse. I wanted that horse. Hey, horse. I'll get to it about the time that the battle's over. Oh no, it's just gonna run from us. Come on. Oh, that guy's gonna run. Nothing I can do about that. Where are there dudes left? Horse, are you calm enough yet? No, don't run from me. Might just be a horse I can't get. Oh, there we go. There we go. Did I switch over to rock? What was that? Oh yeah, look at that 95 damage on that successful charge. $107. I probably didn't hit anybody there because my own troops were in the way. Man, this horse can get up to a good movement speed. I wish there was a chance for you to keep horses, but there's not. 'Cause, man, I'd like to just keep this horse. This seems like a good one. Alright. Oh, and I get to take my selection of gear. Okay, so cool. I'll have like a full armor set if I do leave the Lord's service at this point. So I'm going to request an audience with my Lord. Continue. Good to see you again. My Lord, I humbly request that you release me from service. I am sad to see you go. The equipment I loaned you, please keep it and stay safe out there. For your time in my service, I also bid you farewell with 40 mon. Okay. Well, I must beg my leave. Good journeys to you. So now, if we look at our inventory, we get to keep our equipment, so that's super cool. We can finally permanently take off this sashimono. We actually have... I mean, and that's decent gear for us to get to keep. But also it's good gear for us to sell. If we find Goemon again, then we can actually equip him with some really decent stuff just right off the bat, which will be quite nice. We'll just have to go, hopefully, just back to Edo. So let's roll down there. I have to know. Turns out to be a Ronin protector lurking together with some agent. Oh no, an ambush! You have got to be joking. This is all a misunderstanding, but I can see that it is too late to explain. I get ready for a fight. Okay, took them out. You ask yourself if the Yamato, Nagamaki, and 77 Mon you picked up were worth the trouble. Ooh. That's a big boy weapon. It's huge. Not as good as my katana, though, because it's chipped. There's a part of me that really wants to see if they're like actually going to try to siege this castle and join in, but I'd rather head back to Edo so I can start building my own forces up. Maybe I have enough money that I could get a horse for myself just outright. But let's get back to Edo, and then that's probably going to be like a good place for us to end for the night. Although we will check the inn and see if Goemon is there. Let's go to Sakasai Castle on the way. Approach the gates, request entry to the castle, and then recruit volunteers. 4G Samurai. Oh, but they are expensive. Yeah, I don't have the money for that yet, unfortunately. I would love for like a small band of looters to attack me. Alright, let's visit the inn and see if Goemon is here. Oh, a new guy. George. Hired warrior. Konjiro the slaver. Takichi the traveler. Yeah. Let's see if we can grab George. Howdy! You said howdy back. You're the first person that's understood me. I mean, I'm pretty fluent in Japanese thanks to my old friend Junichiro, but you really truly understood me. I reckon you were only using context clues to figure out what I meant by howdy, but that's good enough for me. Heck, it even seems like a good omen. I haven't had anything positive happen since I got, here. Look here, partner, I think that was a sign that we stick together. I got a good feeling. You know what? So do I. By the way, the name's George. I'm from a long time from now in a continent far, far away. What do I mean by that? Ah, shucks, just ignore my crazy rambling. Now watch this drive. Okay. But give me a few minutes to prepare and I'll be ready to move. George has joined your party. So, like I said, we can go to him and we can mess with him if we want to. We can change his class of troop, which will change the way that he will move when we're issuing orders to our army. And then, yeah. There's a way to mess with his equipment too, but I guess I don't remember how to do that. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, guys, we got a new follower. We're in the town center. We can go and do whatever we want. So, hey, that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like down on the video, subscribe, follow, etc., etc. If you want to see more of this, let me know, because I can play some more of this. It is really fun to play, but I'm thinking I'm going to try to do something that'll be a long-lasting thing, and I think I'm actually going to try to do it as a co-op thing with my good buddy Jingles. So we'll see, but hey, I'll catch you guys next time. Later!